This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have... Two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fight! 190! 43! Check, 43! Not today, you are. Not today.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. DeMarcus Walker in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
3 wide. Monday. Hey, my 7. My 50.
Now Flacco. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Exit.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Well, here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now. Check nickel. Watch the edge.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
43's the mic. I'm coming after you.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Third and long, it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what we're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Right there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. We're scoreless after 1. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. you might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. They're going with Lindsey. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, it's Lindsey. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Phillip Lindsey, 50 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check us out. You remember me? You remember me?
On third down, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
One more time with Lindsey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here I come again.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. We remind. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey, and he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Passing play, Flacco. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll run it. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag.